Bunch of news this week, everyone. We got a whole lot of leaks. Well, not a whole lot. We got a decent amount of leaks. We got some cool news. We got a new Lego color, which is actually what we're going to start with because we just got leaked. There's a minifigure that came out with a new color of yellow slash greenish. It's
Ooh,
quite interesting. I don't really know what to make of it.
was that the new C-3PO minifigure that I saw, or where did they show that one?
So it's shown, the leaker showed it on C3PO, but it'll be for an unknown minifigure. But it kind of to compare all the yellows. It's super unique. It's really interesting.
I did
Um,
see that one. That was pretty interesting.
we have so many yellows of all the new colors to have. I feel like that's kind of a waste. But I mean, I feel like I should be excited because when was the last time we had a new color? Honestly, it's been quite at least a year, right?
Exactly. I think it was like
Exactly.
some form of salmon that was the last new color.
Oh yeah, that was quite a bit ago. That may have even been 2 years. So this is
I feel
cool to
like it was
have. I
Lego
think.
Movie 2 sets is when we got it, so that's a it's a bit.
Oh, it's been a long time then. Yeah, I think you're right though. So new color, pretty cool. I think that's our fifth yellow if you count the yellow green. So I'm trying to think if you could add one color, what would it be?
I think a better purple. I feel like we could have a better purple. Like the two
Totally
purples,
agree.
we have I think only one purple and transparent purple, and then the sort of like pink purple thing. I feel like we could get like a really nice like royal purple color as compared to the sort of like bland one we have now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go with as well. Is a new purple would just be so cool.
I mean, we're totally not biased because of Portal Master.
Yeah, the color channel definitely isn't purple.
Yeah,
Just more
definitely
purple bricks
not.
in general would be great, honestly.
Heck, even more variations of purple bricks, so I've got more to make the Portal mech. I mean, what?
Oh, of course. We also got the AT-AT leaked. I think this is like $800. It's gonna be a UCS, and this thing is massive. The big surprise here was it's actually got what, five, six, seven, eight. I think it's got 9 minifigures in it,
Oh
maybe
my
more.
goodness. Can't wait till the 2 years later re-release where they only change the minifigures.
For now, though, this looks really cool. The pilot's like this new scout trooper, which is awesome. The minifigures make sense. It's a bunch of snow troopers and stuff. And this thing, the whole interior is done. It's massive. It looks so good, though.
It's wonderful. I think the Star Wars collection or the UCS Star Wars sets, I don't think they've ever missed a beat because they're always like solid, like just really nice looking ones.
This is the kind of set that I look at. I'm like, if I had like $10,000 that I just needed to spend in the next couple of weeks, I would love to buy
Army
three of these
buildings.
and have a
Oh,
giant like Hoth assault layout because it would just be so.
oh,
This is perfect for that sort of thing.
that would be beautiful.
I believe this one is perfectly to scale with the minifigure, or if not, it's very close.
Indeed.
Fully posable. This thing is amazing. I'm very happy with it. I won't be getting it, but it's very cool. What about you, Dragon?
I can't afford UCS stuff, and not for a while. I'd say by the time it would be financially responsible for me to buy a set of that magnitude. It would probably be retired.
Yeah, and the UCS Star Wars ones especially. Like, I mean, you get UCS Batmans for 200, but the UCS Star Wars are like 600, 800, 750.
This is a thing where you save up all your VIP points and then buy one as a power move.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, totally. That would just be so cool. Someone did that with the Falcon, and it's like
I saw that. It was
it
so
was a
awesome.
flex, but at the
But
same time,
also,
are
how
you in
many
severe
dollars we
credit card debt?
spent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because
like,
like even if you only bought double VIP, it would still be really expensive. Like that's a lot of
because
money.
double VIP, $100 is $10 in Lego VIP. So that's eight. That's eighty
Oh man.
thousand dollars that you spent. No, that's $8,000
No,
that you
no, no, no,
spent on
no. I
Legos.
think you added a zero. Yeah.
No, no, it's 100 to 10, so 800 would be 8,000. I mean, severe credit card debt may be accurate.
That is a lot of money.
Oh, I mean, hey, if I mean, how much do you think your collection's worth? Let's say if you only bought those double VIP point and just like massive bulk loads,
I was.
mine be a quarter of it, maybe at best. I'm looking around my room trying to figure out which sets I have. I've got,
Are we
ooh,
talking retail price?
yeah, retail price or
Okay.
roughly retail price. I'm gonna
Yeah.
count the number of large sets I have and then roughly estimate. Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd say as a conservative estimate, I have 10 $100 sets. So that is only an eighth of the UCS Falcon in VIP points. If I were to only have bought those on double VIP weekends, and that's not including my other sets, but that's like a fourth at best.
Yeah, I was gonna I'm looking at my big sets and I'm like, out of all my like big sets, half of them I bought like on heavy discount, not from Lego. So like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be close to there either. Plus, I don't have the patience to spend. I mean, this guy, I think he said he got it all in 2 years. Like he built up those VIP points.
Oh
So
my goodness.
$4,000 a year.
4,000 a year. I'd love to say that's money well spent, but it's not. It would be money well enjoyed, I'll tell you that.
Oh yeah, he's either in like a lot of debt or super rich. And
Oh
it was
yeah.
like pocket change.
Pocket
One of the
change.
two.
Could have bought the UCS Falcon, but I had to do the power move aspect of it.
On other news, we had the space race like 40 years ago. That was a weird one to bring up. And now Monkey Kid, we have this there was like something going around that people thought Ninjago was going to go to space, but it looks like Monkey Kid won the Lego space race because they will be going to space in the next couple months.
Really? What is
Pretty
the
cool,
line for
yeah.
that one? Is that
They just got released or just got announced. It's the Galactic Explorer.
Ooh. That sounds pretty cool.
It's
I think
It's
I've
a pretty cool
seen
design.
leaks I assume the new bad guys. Those are in the leaks
Oh,
channel.
they're so cool.
Yeah,
The red ones?
Yeah, the red ones. And I'm curious about how they do it. Are we doing like alien invasion, or are we doing they're fighting the enemies in space? I'm hyped to see. Honestly, Monkey Kid I don't think they've missed so far. They're sort of like early phase Ninjagoing, but with like modern building techniques.
Totally agree. We also got I'm super hyped for this is we got two new Chinese New Year sets. This is the year of the it is the year of the tiger, I think. I really hope I'm right with that. In 2022, and these sets look amazing. One is I'm not sure if you've ever seen like the mocks people make of the CMF figures where they each have their like little box to display them in.
No, I have not seen that.
Okay, well, one is it's like those. It's 5 figures built into a pyramid, and they all have they're all doing something related to it, and it looks really good. It's like 5 mini dioramas, which is pretty
awesome.
cool. And then for the second set is we have the Lunar New Year Ice Festival, which is just this giant like ice skating area with like winter wonderland area, and I believe to make the ice, it's I think a 6x6 tile that is sparkly light blue transparent.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
If so, one of the coolest pieces of all time.
Oh, absolutely.
It looks really cool. And of course, as always, these minifigures are absolutely amazing. Just really fantastic. It was interesting. There's been some complaints about these sets recently. Is that like Lego has a rule against religion, which I just wanted to, for the record, Lego doesn't exclusively have a rule against religion, and also the
Just
Chinese
sort of
New
general
Year thing.
marketing. Yeah, the Chinese New
the
Year
Chinese
is
New
not
Year.
a religious thing.
And I would also like to bring up like the Christmas sets and stuff that Lego does, and like so like that's not a rule. I don't know where people get this stuff from.
Technically speaking, in modern day, those holidays are not associated with religion. Because if you think about it, how many people in the U.S. celebrate Christmas versus how many people in the U.S. are actually Christians? The ratio doesn't match up, so obviously there's something else at play. Santa, to be pretty clear, there is no Lego sets that are the meaning of Christmas Christianity style. They are all Santa related, which is usually the capitalistic or the capitalism version of Christmas.
That's true. On the other hand, the Chinese New Year, not necessarily a religion either, is my understanding.
Not religious at all. It's just
at
like
all.
New Year. It's like that's like saying the American New Year is a religious holiday. That's not how it works.
Maybe we've been misunderstanding, and America is a religion, not a country. Like maybe that's on us.
Sometimes.
Maybe we missed something in the textbooks, and we're just out of the loop. But yeah, it's bizarre. Lego does have a rule against military and sports at the moment, But even
Sports? I
sports
didn't
they'll
know
do
them.
sometimes.
I
They'll do it
don't. They don't do
sometimes.
specific teams. They might do just sort of like tournaments. I know they don't do
Yeah,
military because they don't want to have like violent or like allied with a certain
and they don't
military.
want
But
to pick
also,
a side.
they don't want to pick a side is the main thing. But also, like, oh, we don't want to have Lego figures having guns. That's why we have guns in almost every single line. They're not guns. They're blasters. They only stun people. As soon as you put an actual gun in there, it implies that Lego people can kill each other, and that's not something you
So
want to explain to the kids.
exactly. Here's my question: avoiding if we're saying that Lego doesn't do military sets because of the violence, if Lego doesn't do military because of violence, could we get like a Cold War set? Because technically, America didn't fight the USSR.
They did
No
proxy
blood.
wars. No blood.
True, but
What would a Cold War set be? The Iranian nuclear crisis, but in Lego. That's how you explain it to the kids.
I don't know. It'd be cool to get a White House. We've gotten a White House, I guess. I don't
Just a
know. I
White
don't
House
know
with
what I would
one
want
guy
from
at a
that
red
set.
button that just says nuke on it.
Exactly. That's definitely how it works.
Exactly. That's exactly
Yeah,
how presidents control nukes.
definitely 100%. What other leaks do we got? We got a golden Lego Ninjago snake, who looks pretty
Ooh.
cool.
What type of snake? Are we talking like the snake minifigures?
Yeah, the snake minifigure head. It's like gold, and then the side molding is black. It looks really good.
Oh, what do you think it is? Do you think it's a legacy thing or do you think it's a new villain?
New villain because it's not full gold. It just has part of its color scheme is gold.
Interesting. I have to check this out to understand because I can. Sometimes my
It's from a
hypotheses
book.
are wrong. From a
It's from a
book.
book, it looks like. Yeah. It's
Leaks.
cool. It comes with wings for
Oh,
something too.
interesting. Yeah, that's definitely not a legacy figure. What is that? It looks like some sort of. Oh, hold on. That looks to have the same color scheme as uh, the scrap people from the one line Oni versus Dragons. That's what that vibe gives me of
Oh,
his torso. Because if you look at it, it's
you're
got that sort
right.
of orange, chainy look. I'm curious about what that might be.
Oh, that
And
could
it
be
definitely
really
does
cool.
have those wings. I'm curious about what the translation of that is.
Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But it's definitely a cool figure, I'd say. I love that snake headpiece.
But the question is this a new line or is this just like a one-off book? Because on occasion they'll do that. I wouldn't be surprised. But if we're getting
It could
another
just be a
snake line,
one-off.
I'd be hype.
I
And
love
that's the
snakes. They're
I
so
think that
cool.
is the third line in a row that they've used that head mold. So they're really capitalizing on it.
Oh, it's great.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I
It's not a
miss
complaint.
I miss the old snakes where we had like 100 head molds, but
Oh yeah.
this
Well,
is
we
it's
didn't
still
even
pretty
have a
cool.
hundred actually. There, I noticed this pattern. There is, uh, there's one for each commander, and then two lines will share a head mold. So,
Oh.
so the red snakes had the two-headed mold for the commander. Then another red snake had a two-headed mold, and then the blue snakes had the hood, and another blue snake had a hood, and then the blue and red shared the one of their. Oh, hold on, no. Red and green shared a head attachment. Blue and I want to say blue and green shared a head mold, and then black had their unique head attachment, and then another creature. If you look at the lines, you'll see the pattern that I'm saying.
Dragon's got this all figured out. I never looked at it that closely
Hold
before.
on,
That's
let me
awesome.
take. I think there is. All right, get my character encyclopedia out because I'm a huge nerd. Let's take a look. Unfortunately, unless you have anything that will allow you to follow along, you will not be able to recognize podcasts don't have visual aspects. But let's see. Yes. So if you guys were to look at a lineup of all of the Ninjago Season 2 Snake minifigures, you would see that the Venomari and the I think it's the oh, hold on, let me get the technical name so I don't get burned alive on the internet. And the oh, hold on. Where are they? And the Hypnobri have the same hood head attachment as well as the same head mold, which is that same like sort of molded hood. And then the Fangpire have the dual-headed, which is unique to the line. They also have the sort of what appears to be a little bit of a... How do I describe this? Oh, it's a head that's just sort of wacky, which is shared with the Constricti tribe. And then they have this sort of other head attachment piece. And I'm really nerding out about this, but basically, they created 4... I think it's 8 sets of unique head molds for the snake
That's
lines.
still a lot.
Yes, plus 4 new sets of legs and a
Jeez.
ridiculous amount of prints. Oh no, they created more because they also added Pythor. So the overall message is Ninjago is frickin' cracked no matter what series it is on.
I think that's because once you take away the money they spend to get the license, like if you don't use that money for licenses and instead
It
use
goes
it for
into
more
so
molds,
much more. Yeah.
it adds so much, and they're still cheaper sets.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, I have a lineup. I'm gonna send a picture to Portal later about this, just sort of highlighting it.
I want to see
But
this later. Yeah,
it's masterful because they use the same pieces but get different results that make this just vibrant line. It's wonderful on Lego's part.
it's so cool. I'd also like to
Man.
mention that we got set names for the future Book of Boba Fett sets. The show comes out in about a
Ooh.
month now.
Uh-oh, time to get spoiled again.
Well, these aren't spoilers. All these sets were shown in the trailer. So we have Boba Fett's palace for $100, 6 figures, pretty cool because it's Jabba the Hutt's palace. So I'm excited for that. And then we also got a $70 unknown set with 4 figures. So not a lot of info. I'm not realizing, but
Are we gonna get
I'm
another
excited we're getting
Slave One?
sets.
Is the question.
Technically, Lego no longer Disney doesn't allow that ship to be called the Slave One anymore. It's
Oh yeah,
Boba
that's
Fett.
right. It's the indentured servant one now. That's the political correct term.
Dragon is about to get us canceled.
We're already
But,
canceled in like half the wacky countries like China and stuff. Oh, well, if we weren't then, we definitely are now. Uh-oh, disinformation go burr.
I cannot. That's such a stupid rule. But I love how we all thought it was Lego, and then the other Slave One came out for other toy companies, and we're like, oh no, this is a Disney thing. It's just so bizarre. But
It is. It's just weird.
speaking of big Lego sets, we have a Lego for a 22 set coming out, and it's going to be a Vespa UCS mint green version with 2 rear view mirrors, which I think is pretty cool. It'll have 2 helmets, a flower, a bottle, a bag, and a newspaper tile, all included as accessories, and will be $100. Interesting, I think.
Definitely.
Vespa's one of those, like, for those of you guys who don't know, it's like a little motorbike that doesn't look cool, but they're cool. They're still cool, is the weird thing. But
Well, it's because 15-year-olds can drive them with a license. So, like, the cool people drive them because it's the quickest way for someone to be able to drive.
Also, they're like, if you ever watched an old Hollywood movie, they're all over those for some reason.
Oh, yeah, they're just ridiculously over those.
I think they were like really cool then, and then they weren't cool, and now they're like cool again for nostalgia and stuff. But what else do we have? We have Mario sets released. Pretty cool set. We got this tropical water thing, which is actually using power pieces, which I find really cool, and has a roller coaster on it, maybe. And then we got just a bunch of characters. I think these are pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh wow, I'm looking at those Lego snakes. Dragon is totally right. They used the same heads and just switched them around. That is so smart.
And you would
I've
never be able to
realized
tell,
that
too.
before.
Because I was, like, looking at 2 of them. I'm like, hold on a second. Wait a minute. And because Lego just executed it so well. We'll probably post a picture of it on the Discord.
Yeah, I'll post a picture on the Discord. That is really cool. Or Dragon Count. That is so cool.
I don't have the picture because I sent it to you through Snap.
Oh, okay. I screenshotted it.
Okay.
Yeah, I did.
Right,
I did.
cool.
It always terrifies me to screenshot anywhere near Snap. Like, but that's fine.
They know. I don't care.
They know. I know.
Stuff. I'll take it as words of wisdom.
All right. It's a picture that will make us all wiser. But any last things? There wasn't a lot of news this week, and we're also kind of rushing because it's Saturday. But
Sometimes you gotta make time for stuff.
exactly. What else do we have? I think that's about it, honestly. I feel like there's one more piece of big news. Oh, Lego Masters Season 3 is going to come out in the US. And
That's
they're
right. I heard
actually
about that.
they're actually doing a campaign where like they're making it like, "Oh, sign up here." Versus the first two seasons they strictly recruited people, I believe. So this is kind of cool. You can sign up for Lego Masters. I'll try to remember to put the link in the description. It's really cool. If you think you got the skills for this, you totally should sign up. You don't need a partner because they do some random partners and some group partners, pre-planned partners, something like that. Um, this is so beyond my skill level, but I think it'd be really cool to do.
Portal Master
Uh,
Studios enters as the duos.
you know what? Maybe one day. Maybe one day. If Lego Masters gets to 10, we'll sign up.
Yes.
I've just committed.
Season
Why
10,
not?
Portal Master on Lego Master. What's the worst that could happen?
That would be so cool. I feel like even if we got out, maybe that's the goal. Get out round one, become super famous.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I think it'd be a cool experience. Except for I'd be humiliated because these guys are just so good.
Oh
I
yeah, they're
mean,
so much beyond our skill level.
they're so fast too.
Yes. I
Like
mean,
I
technically
couldn't do
speaking,
what they
I am
do in
fast
10 hours.
until Portal just beats the crap out of me
Okay,
in a Lego
that's true. I'm
race.
very slow. They could 10 hours and I'd be like, "Hey, with this $20 set, guys. Good job. Keep going." Uh it's cool though. They're really some of the builds on there are insane. Especially like they did this floating one in season 2. Just so cool.
Just
We're
cool.
in November now. Black Friday is coming out soon. December's coming out soon. We should be getting some really big leaks. New Lego news and sales coming up next week, so we'll definitely be talking about that. Anything else
Not that I can think of.
you go? But it's been a great pod. See you guys next week.